How you guys doing? It is your boy, the Luke Moto. Today we're going to be reacting to the solo debut album of KSI, Dissimulation. It released midnight last night, and yeah, there's 12 tracks. I'm not going to be listening to the ones that are already released. Join me today, let's react. So guys, track number 1 is What You Been On. Ooh. I could already imagine this at a stadium, like a sports event or something.
What you been on? I've been on holiday.
Ooh! Nah, this doesn't feel like a KSI song. This seen a ghost or something. This ain't real. I feel like the song is just talking about, you know, him flexing on, you know, all the haters and everything, asking them, you know, what you been on. So yeah, I like the style of the song. It's really good so far. I like it. It's catchy. So guys, that was What You Been On. Sick track. I love it. It definitely has, like, you know, a stadium type of feel where something like big's gonna happen, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's really sick. I like it so far. I'm gonna give that song, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Now I'll give it a 7 because I feel like other songs might top that, so I'm gonna give it a fair 7 out of 10. The next song is Cap featuring Offset, so let's listen.
I can now pretend if I don't.
Ooh! I want to say this because I feel like it might trigger him, but I'm going to say it anyway. I feel like this is very inspired from the style of, you know, Travis Scott, just based on the vocals and, you know, how the track is layered. But yeah, I like the song style so far. Even though it is Travis Scott-esque, I still get a KSI kind of vibe from it, which is good.
Can't be no friends with no cap.
Ooh! Ooh! I don't really listen to Offset that much, and now I'm starting to hate myself for it. He is so good. Offset is very underrated in terms of, you know, exposure and stuff. I know he is well known, but I just feel like he doesn't get the credit he deserves. So guys, that was Cap. Even though loads of people thought it was no cap. I'm gonna give that track, I'm gonna give that a 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, but I feel like there's one that's gonna punch me in the face I'm not ready for. But so the next track is called Bad Little Vibe featuring Jeremy. Ooh. Ooh. Ready for the drop. I could already tell I'm not ready for this drop. Ah! Oh, how did this happen? I like New Age, yeah, but this feels on a whole nother level. Jesus. The beat, I don't know how, but this doesn't feel like KSI, or this feels, I know it's gonna sound bad, this doesn't seem like a YouTube kind of, you know, rapper. It seems like a genuine, you know what I mean, mainstream rapper. Like, he has broken the foundation of, you know, him just being a YouTube rapper. But damn, do you reckon they'll do a KSI concert in Fortnite? Mom, get the V-Bucks. She's not there. That track was sick, guys. That was Bad Little Vibe. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I enjoyed it, but I don't think it's one of my favorites. I feel like this is a good one to just, you know, listen to in the car when you're driving around. But Jeremy was a good feature on it, and the beat is sick. So yeah, I'm gonna give that a 6 out of 10. Next song is How It Feel. So it should be interesting. I don't know what it's about, but we'll find out. This is How It Feel. No, I don't mean to be a douche, but it's how I feel. I'm sorry. Yo, JJ, if you watch it, I'm sorry. Yo, but nah, I understand why it's done. This is interesting so far. It's a different introduction and a different style to the rest of the songs. But yeah, I'm not going to say anything because I'm not going to judge it too early, so let's just carry on. It's going to sound weird, yeah? I know JJ is using autotune, but a part of me feels like somewhere along the line he could actually kind of sing decent, which is kind of interesting because I want to actually hear how he sounds without the autotune. I want to see like what his voice is genuinely like, because I feel like it will actually be pretty surprising. I like that. I like that. Track was decent. I didn't mind it. I liked it. It had a good style. I kind of understand its place on the album. So the next song, guys, is Killer Killer feat. Ayana Lee, which is, you know, I've never heard of her before, but I'm glad that some of these artists are getting some exposure if they haven't had, you know, the limelight through YouTube and all that, so it should be interesting. Killer Killer. Ooh, ooh. Underrated. extremely underrated. Nah, I like her voice though. What? Nah, what? Already my favorite song on the album. Already my favorite song on the album. I like this dance, like a back and forth type of. Ooh. Oh, this song is one of my favorites so far, and I'm only 30 seconds. Yo. I like that line, 20 mil, I made all of that. Which is true, he did it all on his own. Got 20 mil on his own, which is mad respect. I feel like this will do really well. I feel like this is going to be one of the songs that really kind of skyrocket through a lot of the others. This song is definitely one of my favorite, and it has a proper summer vibe to it, which I like as well, because I can just imagine, you know, you're on the beach, you have a cocktail in your hand, you're next to the pool, you're just sipping it, and then you hear this. Yeah, I can imagine it. So guys, that was Killer Killer, my favorite track on the album so far. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. I feel like there's a 10 out of 10 song on this, so I'm just going to wait for that. But yeah guys, this is an 8 out of 10, one of my favorite songs. I loved it. This is Domain. JJ, KSI, has been hyping it up quite a lot as one of his favorite tracks. So Domain, you know, I feel like this is going to be his walkout song if he fights Jake Paul. Jake Paul is a pussy. But I'm going to put on my boxing gloves. JJ, I'm coming for your belt, mate. Okay, here we go. I'd like to apologize for that, KSI. Please don't beat me up. Ooh, New Age reference, I like it. Don't know if it was to the album or if it was just saying New Age in general, but probably the album. Yo, KSI's rapping has improved massively, honestly, man. Like, I used to listen to his music and I was like, okay, he does like rap, but I don't feel like he's quite there. But honestly, in this album, he's just smashing it. He's on, ooh. Ooh, oh, alright, I like that, I like that. So I think this song is just about him saying that, you know, this is his, like, kingdom type of thing, like, he's the king, this is where he belongs, and this is where he is kind of like the leader of, like, it's his domain, it's his empire, if that makes sense. But yeah, I like that song. I'm gonna give that song, I'm gonna give that a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give that a 7 out of 10. It's a banger, I loved it. And yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites as well. The next song, guys, is Undefeated, which I'm guessing is about him being undefeated. He's talking about, like, you know, the fact that he hasn't lost against Joe Weller, Logan Paul again. And yeah, I feel like this is definitely gonna be linked towards Jake Paul in some sort of manner, you know, in terms of the fact that even if he fights Jake Paul's still gonna lose and he's gonna remain undefeated. So let's listen to Undefeated in style flute. Ooh! Kinda torn. If he was to have a walkout song, yeah, I feel like Domain would be the one, but Undefeated would be a good walkout track. Ooh. Really like this song because it has like a nice simple beat, and you know, the simpler it is, the more effect it can have, and it definitely has this, as well as the Asian style flute, and I really like it. It's kind of up there with one of my favorites. You can definitely drive at night time with the song playing and feel really good about yourself, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like a confidence, cocky track. Ooh. Vicky for okay, I'm not gonna talk about that. So that was Undefeated. I really like that song. I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. I really like the beat. I like, you know, the flute. Everything just sounded really good with the song. He sounded good on the track. So yeah, guys, that is 8 out of 10, Undefeated. We are now moving on to the last track of the album, Millions. Whether he's talking about his subscribers, his money. Yeah, so let's just see what it's about. Ooh. I feel like this is gonna be deep. I got millions on my mind, so I guess ooh, I can tell that this is going to be a deep, like, emotional song for him, talking about, like, personal stuff. So it's going to be interesting to hear what he says, but definitely the millions have affected him, good and bad, because of the pressure, as well as him, you know, being able to use those millions to help other people, to help his career, to help his friends, everything like that. But it also comes with a dark side, and I feel like this is what this song is trying to show, that millions may get you to places that you want to be, but it could also take you to dark places too. So yeah.
Money can't buy happiness, only rent it. I told myself I want.
I like that. Money can't buy happiness, only rent it. Because realistically, even though you have millions, it's not going to keep you permanently happy.
You turn my blood against me. You made me hate my bestie. You fucking.
Is this? I feel like this verse is about Deji. Because he mentioned about his blood. So I feel like this might be about Deji, like this verse.
Message that I would send, just air.
Yeah, it's Deji because in his video he mentioned that he does try and message Deji, but sometimes, and most of the time, he just airs him and doesn't reply. So even though KSI is trying, he's not getting the same back.
I like how you smile, even when I make a fool of myself. Still,
I feel like he's talking about his girlfriend in this verse. Let's listen.
you want nobody else. You don't want the money or the fame. You rather leave it.
Yeah, it's definitely about his girlfriend, and I like the way he's talking about, like, she doesn't want, you know, JJ just for the fame, for the money, everything like that. She genuinely does love him, and he realizes that, recognizes it, and he understands it, which is a really good thing to have, because I imagine to be on the platform and, you know, to be at that stage where he is, you know, not knowing if someone's actually genuine could be scary. So yeah. Guys, that was Millions, also the last track on the album. I really like that song. I feel bad though, because I can't imagine what he went through with his brother. Like, I have a brother, and me and him, you know, barely argue. We never really argue, so, you know, to imagine where he and Deji is at the moment, yeah, it must be hard. So massive respect to you, JJ, because I can't even think what that would be like. This album was sick. Dissimulation, guys, please get to #1. He helped carry the UK scene on YouTube for so many years. So guys, please go buy the album. I'm going to try and link it in the description below. Please buy Dissimulation. Yeah. Guys, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like, subscribe. I've been the Luke Moto. You've been the viewer. Next time, Moto Moto.